Well, I argue in today's world, where again there's trillions of pieces of data floating around our head, we have to become masters of research. Now, you don't have to become a librarian, but you do have to understand how to use these amazingly powerful tools that have been given to us. Like I mentioned earlier, we've had Google for 15 years. How many of you have ever read the manual on how to use Google? I don't expect to see any hands because there's no such thing. There is no manual on how to use Google. It just dropped into our lap and we're expected to use it. Social networks like Facebook and LinkedIn, there's no manual, just here it is, and we're expected to know how to use it. Today, I'm going to give you the manual. Because when you have research, you get the fourth R. The first one is relationships. We are in the relationship business. Listen, your clients, if they want an insurance policy, they can go online and buy it, probably less expensively than they can purchase it through you. But they don't want to do that. They want a relationship with you. As I mentioned earlier, you are their chief financial officer. You are the manager of their dreams. So it's about relationships. It's about resilience. Most of us don't get a signed contract after the first meeting. How do we stay in touch with prospects in ways that are meaningful to what they care about? Referrals. We learned earlier from Bill Cates about referrals. But I would say most of us ask for referrals incorrectly. I'm going to show you some better ways, more effective ways to ask for referrals. And relevance. The final R is relevance. Because that's what's really most important. If you want to grow your practice, if you want to get those referrals, if you want to provide the best value, you must be relevant to what the other person cares about. It's not about you. It's not about your product. It's about changing somebody's life. Understanding what's important to the other person. Do they have a family-run business, but none of their children are interested in running the business? Are they an executive that's looking to retire? You have to understand the other person and what they care about. That's how you can provide maximum value. I'm going to show you how to find answers to many of the questions of what's important to your clients, what's important to your prospects before you even walk in the room. Now, this next quote is probably the most important part excuse me, of the entire presentation. If you forget everything else, if you can remember this, you'll serve your clients better. And it's quite simple. Nobody cares how much you know. They don't. Nobody cares how much you know. They don't care about your expertise in financial services. They don't care about your expertise in products. They don't care about any of that until they know how much you care. Once you show the other person, once you show your prospects and your clients that you care, you genuinely and authentically care about their success, that's when you do the best job. That's when you have permission to show them your products. But until you show your clients and your prospects that you care about them, you're a commodity. And my definition of a commodity is I can get it somewhere else less expensively than I can get it from you. We have to show people that we care, and we do that by having better information. Because everybody on the planet, there's, 20, 30 different countries represented here. Every single one of you are amazingly passionate about one thing. What is it? It's yourself. All of us care about ourselves. We are amazingly passionate about ourselves. So why, when we go to a prospect meeting, or even an existing client meeting, we talk about ourselves, we talk about our products, we talk about our firm? You know what? Your clients don't care. They don't care about you. They care about themselves. How do we get the right information so we can talk about the other person? So that's the theoretical part of today's program. Does that make sense to everybody? Now we're going to dive in. I'm going to show you how to get that information.